Hi friends, welcome to our YouTube channel and I am Sagar Achhra, founder of funnelstraffic.com, our performance marketing agency for coaches. And in this video, I am going to tell you how you can grow your agency, scale your agency. You can see this video even if you have not started your agency. And in our last video, we talked about how you can launch your funnel agency. You can see the link, but let's start and scale your agency. So first important point here is how you can actually scale your agency. Your agency will only scale if you niche down. Niched agency scales better and faster. Do you know why? Because running an agency is not an easy task, right? It's operational heavy, it's team heavy, it's more stressful job to run the customized service, right? So eventually you have to niche it down to scale it to at least $10,000 per month, or you can say 10 lakh rupees per month. But the problem with many founders is that they don't know what to do, how to do when they are starting out. They are stuck. So this video can be very helpful for you, and I'll tell you how you can do it, how you can scale it. So to start with, let's say if you have the skills, if you have the skills of media buying, if you have skills of copywriting, or you have the skills of funnel designing, if you have any of these skills, now if you start an agency, you can get any of the client. You can get a client who just want to run ad, you should take it. If you are just starting out, in starting you can be generalized. You might have heard lots and lots of people that start with a niche, many coaches, many mentors. But let me tell you, you ask from those mentors, they themselves have started generalized and eventually they niche down, right? So to start with, if you don't know any niche, if you know the niche, if you know that I want to work with real estate founders only, I want to work into real estate lead generation only, then it's fine. You can directly start with niche. But if you don't know and if you are confused, you can start with a generalized topic. And you know media buying, you can start media buying for any type of client, basically real estate. Even I started with real estate clients and slowly, gradually I niched down. And whatever skill you have, start giving individual services of your skills, and that is fine. So as soon as you start to scale, right, first for a generalized agency, you can start with here, you will reach to 1 lakh rupees mark per month and you will be very happy. But let me tell you, scaling generalized would be very hard, because for every client you have to give an extra effort if it's a customized service, and you can't even hire a team member, because for every client it's a different type of service. Whom will you hire? If for one client you are doing media buying, so you might be doing yourself, right, to start with. Then if you don't have another client for media buying, why would you even hire your first team member? And for the second client you are doing just funnel designing, then how would you hire a funnel designer if you don't have 2 to 3 clients just for funnel designing? Why would you hire a team member? So same way, start generalized thing. So as soon as you scale, you eventually have to niche down, and you can niche down at 4 lakh rupees to 5 lakh rupees per month bracket. So once you are at this bracket, or even 3 lakhs to 5 lakh rupees bracket, you can niche down your agency and start hiring aggressively. Now, because you know that you will be just doing media buying, maybe you will be just doing copywriting, you will be just doing funnel designing, or you would be doing all of this for a particular customer. So this is more important. It's not just about the thing, it's also about the customer. Once you niche down on the customer basis also, now you have the parameters set. Basically for a coach, you know how the funnel designing should be. You can have a system of your, like a template of your design, and you can tweak little bit for your all customers. So your systems become easy, right? Now for a particular customer, if you are doing all of these services, you can have a templatized thing. So that's how you eventually have to niche down and then go faster. So if you love this, you can let me know that if you love the idea of starting with generalized and niching down eventually, and this is how I also did. When I started, I was working with real estate clients, okay. Then I also worked with some clients who just wanted to run ads. They were more into D2C. Plus, I also started with a client who were into retail, cake shops. They also wanted to run ads. So this way I started, and then I got one client as a coach. And eventually when I got one client as a coach, and he scaled to the next level, and I found out, that at that point of time, few of my real estate clients dropped off due to non-season in their business. But I got this as my client who scaled up exponentially within few months. And I thought, why not try one more coach? Then I added one more coach into my business. I started serving these coaches. Then one more. And eventually I thought, no, I want to work with this type of client only. And building a team became very easy for me. So eventually this thing, once you start doing this, it will be easy for you. And if you have any questions regarding this, you can chat in the comment box, but don't leave this video. Next thing is going to be big. This is just the start of the video. Next thing is going to be big, and it's more related to pricing, clients, how to select clients, how to not select clients. And if you miss that, again, even if you niche it, you are going to fail, right? So watch this video and subscribe to our channel, and also ask as many as questions. We would try to answer those questions in our upcoming videos. So you saw that how you can scale your agency via niching it down, and now it's more about how you can provide value to your client and provide good service to your client. Niching down doesn't mean that you niche down and now you can scale it very faster. No, it is also more about the value and more about the service you are offering. And let's say this, I'll explain you this quadrant, like how you can actually scale without burning out yourself or your team members and your agency and eventually shutting it down. So if you don't have to do that, you have to follow this quadrant, and this is very important. So this is the value you are providing to the client. This thing is the value you are providing to the client, and this thing is the effort of your services. That is it easy for you to deliver your services, or it's very hard for you to deliver the services. So let's start with the worst case. It's very hard for you to deliver the services, and the impact and the value you are creating in your client's business is very low. Do you feel that we have to work with that client? The answer is 100% no. So eliminate this, 100% eliminate this. If it's very hard to work for a client, like let's say some task which is taking complete day or complete month to do, and eventually the client is not valuing it, so it's like you don't have to do it. Otherwise, even if after niching down, so you can't charge high prices here, right? The point is you can't charge high price here, right? So you have to eliminate this. Now comes the second part. Let's say it's very easy, but it's of low value. So it's moderate. You can try this, but try this not as a main service, not as a main service. So you might tell me, Sagar, how can I try this? This can be few upsells. Let's say a client is into your main service, which is this thing, which I'll explain you. Something is your main service. Let's say we work with coaches, we work on ads, we work on landing pages, funnels, performance marketing, tracking, data analytics, and lot more. But sometimes there comes a client who says, I want to do this offline event. We just need an email campaign for this particular offline event. So it's a small upsell service. It's easy to do. It's low value because that's for one time. It's not a huge impact. Okay. So this can't be your main service. This can be a one-time service. This can be your some small upsells. So it is easy for you and low value for your client. Okay. So this can be your upsell. I hope you got this point. Now, the main quadrant which you have to work is this. You are providing high value, and it's easy for you. Plus you are providing high value. Now this can be hard for you, I understand, but eventually when you work with 5 clients, 10 clients and you have systemized your service or productized your service, or you know that these are the 10 steps I have to follow if I have to launch a particular thing for a client, so eventually for you it will become medium. It is hard for everyone, but eventually for you it will become medium. So you can't drop this, that this is very hard work for me. You can't drop it, but with the systems, with the processes, with the right team and with the experience, it will become medium for you. The difficulty level will be medium. So you have to do this because the impact is very high. Impact on the client is very high, and eventually you can charge high prices on this thing and this thing, and this is giving great impact on the client's business, very high impact value, but it's very easy for you. So why would you miss this, right? Okay, so you have to work on these quadrants. So what are the benefits of working in these quadrants? One is you can charge high ticket. Second, client will be happy, so more retention. Now why would client be happy? Because the impact is high, value is high. You are happy because you are charging high ticket. Third, you can have more team members. Since you are charging high ticket, your service would be better services, eventually better scale. Did you see how by choosing the right quadrant, right kind of services, even after niching down, you have so many benefits. So this is how even I have structured my agency funnelstraffic.com. We are working with a particular client. We have almost systems on lot of things. We know what to do, how to do. Even landing pages we have almost structurized. In one day we can design landing pages. In one day we can develop landing pages. Otherwise, for a newbie or for another niche, if let's say tomorrow some other niche client comes in, it takes me 1 week to design one landing page, but today for same type of client I am doing it in 1 day. So the hard work which was actually for a newbie, it's very medium, or you can say very easy for me, right? So this way you can scale your agency. I hope you liked it. Subscribe to our channel, do like it, do ask more questions. We would be happy to answer, and launch your funnel agency. And my next video would be that, is it too late to start your funnel agency in 2024? We would launch this video, and if you want this video, type yes, I want this video, so I will do it for you. Thank you.